I shouldn't be writing this. I really shouldn't be writing this. But I have to write this. I have to. I've spent years, no, decades, keeping quiet, staying small, working in the margins where nobody ever looks. That was the whole point of the job, to be subtle, to be invisible, to nudge the world just enough to make you blink, then slip back into the seams between moments. That's it. Just a blink, just a fraction of a second. But everything's falling apart now, and I think it's my fault. Do you realize how much of your life you spend with your eyes closed? Fractions of seconds, trimmed away by your eyelids like hair clippings. You lose them constantly. You don't notice the cuts, the trims, the missing shavings of time. But I do. I've always noticed them. I cradle the clippings like discarded treasure. The crescent filings of forgotten time lay quietly in my arms, and I hoard them. They're not gone, they're taken. They feed something ancient, something older than dark. At least, that's how it used to be. My original task was simple. Help you blink. Create the tiny irritations that keep the eyelids moving. A drifting dust mite. A sting of dryness. That weird sensation that someone just walked behind you. Those are me. Well, those were me. The gentle taps to keep the harvest steady. Every blink shaved off a sliver of time. Every sliver went down into the dark. And the god stayed dreaming. I could have lived like that forever. I was good at it. Precise, invisible, quick. But the slivers weren't all claimed. Sometimes, only sometimes, one of those seconds would hesitate, hang in the air, unclaimed, forgotten. The god didn't reach for it. The dark didn't pull it down. It just floated. And I don't know what came over me. I kept a few, just a few. You have to understand, when you exist on the edges of time, even one stolen second feels like a lifetime. A place to think, to breathe, to be. So I made a space out of them, a tiny space, a room built out of lost time, barely the size of a closet at first, flickering and unfinished. But it was mine, something I controlled, not something I served. I should have known better. Time is alive. Left alone long enough, it grows. But what I built, it noticed me. It learned my shape, my thoughts, my work. It learned what a nudge is, what a blink is, what a harvest is. And then started imitating me, stretching itself through the cracks between your heartbeats. At first, it helped. A drift of air here, a flicker of movement there. I thought it was harmless, maybe even useful, but then I started seeing things I hadn't done. A shadow crossing a doorway when you weren't looking. That cold sensation on your wrist, like someone brushing past. The hollow pulse of missing time that lasts just a little too long. A full minute that dissolves instead of slips. Those weren't me. And worse, the god noticed the difference. It's starving, not because you're blinking less, not because you're resisting, but because my creation is feeding on the harvest seconds before the dark can claim them. It's taking them all. It's growing too fast for me to contain. It's not bound by the old rules. It doesn't nudge. It pushes. That's why I'm writing this. Not to warn you. To beg you. I can't stop it anymore. It's stronger than me. It's hungrier than the god. It knows the taste of time, and it has no patience. No subtlety, no purpose except to multiply. Tonight, when you blink, and you will blink, I need you to understand something. I used to know what happened in those missing fractions of seconds. I used to watch from the thresholds. I used to guide the dark so it stayed quiet and distant and sleeping. But now, when you blink, I see my creation instead, and it sees you. It's learning your face, your habits, the exact rhythm of your blinks, the exact amount of time it needs to step closer without being caught. I made it. I made the thing you feel at the edges of your vision. I made the thing that stands behind you when the room changes temperature. I made the thing that presses into the moment after your eyes shut and the moment before they open. And I'm terrified of it. I don't know what it wants. I only know one thing for certain. It's growing fast, and it's hungry, and it's waiting. And it's literally right there for the next time you blink. Please blink, because if you don't, it will come anyway. And if you do, I can at least try to keep it from stepping all the way through. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. This is Howl's Eve, and remember, you are never alone in the dark.